welcome back. More on the same lines of what we did last time with the recent stream. We are just continuing our search through the galaxy. Going back with Jet Force Gemini, we completed all of Goldwood. We also explored a space station with Vela, and we also got to scope out the quarry with Lupus. But we're going out to the SS Anubis today, hopefully to clear that place out, maybe do some more backtracking there. But let's go ahead and get into it and see how many tribals we can save today. We got a long haul, so let's not waste time. I'll hop back in when I'm done with what I'm writing. I can only focus on one thing at a time. You know, that's a valid point. Doing multiple things at once is difficult, so I'm sure many of those that understand that same mindset can completely relate. Multitasking is difficult. Hashtag music for the win. There you go. See ya. Hey, you'll be back, Pink. Jump in when you can. Okay. Let's take Juno just to do some exploration at this point. Because we need to figure out what areas we have to go to next. Let's see. Let's check SS Anubis. We do have to watch the cutscenes again, unfortunately, it's flying in, but we will figure it out. Last time we were here, we saved Vela from captivity, and we learned about the spawn ship. So... I forget there was actually a door there. I didn't even notice the first time. I probably should have also checked tribal count first before we even got there. Alright, hold is fine. It's Passageway and Depository. So, we need to figure out what doors are where. And what keys do we have? Just red key? So, if there's any yellow door, then that's going to be either Lupus or Vela. Given the context of things. I think that answers the question. So it's gonna be up there. How did we even get up there anyways? Alright, let's you know, in hindsight, we probably should have just kept Vela or Lupus from last time. Let's go with Vela for now. She's probably back at Goldwood. We need to go to Anubis. Because she has the red key and the yellow key, and I think Lupus is the only one that has magenta. So at this point, it's just going to be figuring out what doors are... So can Juno only do anything with the red key? Well, I guess we'll also find out, because we still have to go back to Tawfret. Tawfret? Again, I don't know. What's the name? English is difficult. So, yeah, does that leave... Well, I guess we'll find out. Alright. Let's double check inventory. Oh, she has yellow and green. So what does... Hold on. Lupus. Dang it. Back. Okay, so Lupus and Vela both have red and yellows. Lupus has the magenta key, and Vela has the green. Goldfish brain. So everyone has the red. The two of them have the yellow. Vela's got the green. Lupus has magenta. Still begs the question of where we're gonna find the blue, because the blue's back on whatever the second or third planet was for. It was the second planet for Lupus. I guess we also can grab that. Shotgun. Given we didn't find this out until later anyways. So I guess we could have either gone with Lupus or Vela in this context then. Oh, I remember now. Okay, we gotta keep going. We gotta go to the. There's the rafters, I think. Yep, the neck. There it is. So we have to cross the rafters to get up to the yellow door. I guess the plus side, having both the yellow keys on both Vela and Lupus makes it easier for. I guess it does make it a little bit difficult because then you can pick one and then have to do the entire thing again because you picked the wrong character. Well, I guess it is also kind of a learning curve at the same time. And to be fair to myself, I haven't beat this game like everything up to Mizar's fight probably for a few years. So we have to go up there, go across. Okay. Still, I think one of the concepts that it keeps most up at the most recent or the highest quantity tribals each one makes it a lot easier for backtracking. Plus, all those cell door switches are also cleared out as well, so that does make things a little bit easier. Spraying with the machine gun. Full plasma shock. Oh! You don't have the gun. Where? Yep. We just going in circles here? Yes, we are. Thank you. Why was that so difficult? think one of the cool, if they do end up remastering this game, which would be awesome to see in high definition graphics. I mean, can you imagine what a remaster of this game would look like? I think it'd be super cool. Have this with a dual stick connection and whatnot. Updated graphics and controls. It'd be super awesome. Anyone else think the same way? Think this game should get remastered? I'd love to see it. I think it'd be a fantastic replay. I guess also another question for you guys. What are some... Maybe this is just me thinking out loud. Old N64 titles that you played as a kid that you would love to see come back with modernized graphics, controls, everything. And there's probably a mountain of those out in the world today, so... If you have any that you like, or at least that you've played in the recent sense, whether on a console or an emulator, whatever the case may be, if there's one you want to see get a remastered splash, I would love to hear it. We never did do this. Oh, yeah, we obviously never picked this up. At least not for Vela, anyways. Cluster bombs. Nice. While we're here at the same time. Fix 4 circuit boards, destroy 2 main switch boxes, and... Alright, in we go. Whoops. Go right back. Oh, there. Come on, there we go. I probably should have paused to see what the switchboard's looking like. Oh, it does. Circuit boards. Going up one automatic. Oh. Back through this way. Time. To be fair, I'm not trying to get all those medals. Most of us want to get the tribals. Get the tribals, get to the end of the game, that kind of stuff. Okay. So if we can't get to the upper level from here, we gotta figure out the alternative routes. makes a question of what's on the deck. I didn't see a jetpack spot. Also just didn't jump high enough for the earlier spots. This way. Ow. Grab some gems, we'll be fine. Back this way. We go up this. Let's see. There's no jetpack point. At least not here anyways. Maybe go through and just see. This? No, I can't. Let's see. Oh, there's a puppy over here. I didn't look at this side. Noted. Ooh, what's up here? I can't open this. Think? Yeah, I can't open that one. Okay. That's probably going to be for somebody else. Here's the jetpack. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. So... Let's check up here. This is Passageway. Vela on both of these then. Still doesn't answer the question of what I'm thinking. The yellow door is gonna be something else then. I mean, I could go back and get Lupus, but we're already here with Vela, so we might as well just keep going. But if we end up running into the instance of needing Magenta Key, we might as well pull it back. Bunch of precision shots. Just mine the gap, no big deal. Well. I guess if you're gonna give yourself a jetpack, might as well make use of it. Jeez, this is gonna be something else. Case as well. Have this on hand. soon. Otherwise, we're going to have to start making use of other weapons. We do have a plethora of stuff, anyways. Up! I should refill my jetpack. Where was that at? Right over here. Okay, that was almost extremely bad. Guess it goes to show you to be real careful with these things. Plus, I think now at the same time, these are considerably we do less damage now. The fact that we have the armor boosts doesn't mean we should be wasteful. Actually, I have no room to talk. I've been spraying ammo non-stop at this thing. Makes you wonder where all the tribals are being held at. If they're in this area or they're in a secondary bunker or somewhere. Shot that out of the air before it hit me in the face. Just gonna slowly get my way across. No wonder they ask you for a jetpack. I mean, you could probably do it with Lupus, but... Actually, no, I don't even think Lupus is going to give you this... It's only going to give you the hover. It won't give you the full thrust, I don't think. That's not terrifying at all. Alright, here we go. In we go. Oh boy. Big area. A lot of water. I should check the side door first before I run off. We met you. Congratulations, I was bouncing around like a giddy fool back there, watching old Mizar take a pound. You Jet Force people certainly know how to make a name for yourselves, don't you? But it's not over yet. Me helps myself comfy in this nice quiet spot until you finish the job. I better leave this with you though. Now, after that brute, give him what for. Thanks, Mitch. That'll certainly be helpful. Spaceship part. Thank you very much. Definitely noted. That is bright. glad I checked. Would have ran off without getting that part. With this thing. I mean, again, that's all the namesake. Even that got the point. It even said when we first picked up the gun, its accuracy is not the best. It made that very clear. Fuel. I think it carries over between us. Doesn't hurt. Lovely. There's still 2 left. Somewhere. Okay. I should refill first. So if all of them are up here, where are the others? Again, that certainly is the question, isn't it? Alright, back here then. No other side doors. Is there a submerged spot? Nope. Okay. Let's keep looking then. Need to get anything else? Excuse me. Sorry about that. They just even in here anymore. So I have to be back in that room. also come this far. I really do not want to have the instant just going completely back through all that pathway to get where we were. Unless it implies that that's what the plan is. Hopefully not. Back through again. Alright, I guess we're going back then. Keep eyes peeled for all the other two trials. There were two left, right? I need to confirm myself. Yeah. There's also the depositories. That's probably what the other door is for. I'm gonna be a little bit upset if we went through all that and then we just completely whiffed something else we could have been going after. I mean, 'cause there's no hidden doors, there's no submersion spot we have to swim through. Not that I can see, at least. There's no hidden doors. Alright, now what's something different on the return trip? I could almost just ran right past them. I have done that quite a few times in previous episodes. I wonder if there's anything else here. That's just a flat wall, I think. Yep. Nothing. Yep. Let's restock on fuel. Back the way we came. Just gotta check now. There's a hidden spot back here. That doesn't do anything. Oh, it's just a side spot specific for this. Okay. Yeah, let's retrace. Lower levels that I can look at. Because a lot of these just had the drones. Okay, It's gonna be to the instance it's just gonna be plain obvious. I'm gonna see them out of the corner of my eye or something like that. It's gonna be one of those moments. I just ran right past him. Done it before. I just did the same thing I did already, so. Is there anything on the upper level that I didn't get up here? No, no. I gotta go back. Any of those open? That's a good question. Exploring again. Oops. Oof. It's almost bad. I'm not gonna do this all in one go though. Gonna play it smart. Okay, so what did that panel look like on the right? Just different color. Okay. Yeah, let's keep our eyes open for any of those. Back and forth. Stop. Yeah, something is not right with this one. It's gonna bother me now. If they're like an obvious spot or something like that. No, because if I got an indicator of them dying, I would have seen that. Some of these panels are different. That doesn't make any sense. Let's look again. Has to be back in the other areas. Somewhere. Alright, let's go again. Try to find it. Let's go to the side. Alright, so it's gotta be in the passageway specifically. Somewhere. Oh! Almost just walked off to my death. That would have been real bad. It's gotta be somewhere above then, because if there's anything below, I would have seen it given the passings. There's a hidden area somewhere in the world. It's gonna bother me. Again, I have to get all the tribals if I'm gonna get that last part. But it doesn't help when I don't even know what the last ones are. idea, definitely. Let's go back. Hold on, guys. Now I'm curious to myself more than anything else. What are we on? Passageway? Not Depository? Passageway. Okay, let's see. Gone around in circles 2 or 3 different times. Okay. Alright. Put that over there for now. Yep. Gonna have that on standby just in case. So, let's... Again, sometimes I'm gonna go back and forth in these levels, just... So I can get all the tribals is gonna be a bit annoying. So I'm not having to shout to get my voice to echo across. So where's that? So if you guys remember the electric fence, so to speak, in that area, the other two are in that spot specifically. In here. Oh, I almost just dropped. So if it's not here... There's a door somewhere. It's not that one. So confused. Hold on. Gonna be here again. Okay, hold on. Anybody see a door? It's like that one that we went through. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'm good. Okay. Alright, let me look at this again. So... I'm so confused. Did they just not even spawn in? reset the whole area because then I'm going to be a little bit upset. Alright, just do this. Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those that just... Unfortunately, I have to just run through. I apologize for you guys that are watching this. And just... If you want to skip a lot of this to the next area, that's perfectly fine. But for those of you watching live, unfortunately, you're going to have to hold for me as we go through this area again. I think what I'm going to do is just run right through it. If I can. No guarantees this is going to work, but we'll find out. Gemini is more just running through everything. Which in hindsight, the drones are shooting out the robots in this context. So that does help. Some ammo. Oh yeah, they were right here. So whether they didn't spawn, or they just ran off on their own. So, that's a bit unfortunate. All that work just have to restart it. Jeez. Well, I'm gonna have that little guide on the sideline for backtracking purposes. Hold on, put the mic closer. Alright. Give me just a second peek. You missed the last probably hour or so of me running around in circles looking for two tribals that didn't spawn or ran off the edge when my first pass of this. Which is a bit annoying. On the plus side, we did end up getting the spaceship part that we needed in this area, so we got all that taken care of. I did pull the mic closer, but that helps with the audio. I just don't want to be shouting. If I can help myself. Alright, let's do this again. To the top. Alright. Now we're gonna go right back out and leave this level and move on. Why was that so difficult? Oops. That's what I get for being hasty. Just got so fed up and annoyed with all the backtracking required for that one. Maybe that's one thing they could fix if they do end up remastering this game, which again, like I said before, I do want this to get remastered. This would be a really good game to be set up with high-definition graphics and controls. But the despawning of the tribals with that little corridor, that'd be one thing I would like to have fixed. But that's a me thing. Again, also just the instance that I could have gotten them earlier had I found out that little hidey hole spot before. Almost fell to my death again. Passageway is done with the ship part. Let's go back to the other area and we'll take care of Depository. About probably half hour, maybe more, just going back and forth in the same area about 2 different times. Let's go explore someplace else. Alright. With that done, now we go down this way. There's a fluke in my spot. I mean, to be fair, you were away from your spot for a while, so she's gonna take advantage of that spot. Depository. So this is where we found Vela in her backstory. So this is familiar territory. Maybe. Somewhat familiar, I guess, at this point. Ow. It's just a bit of a hunt and grab, so to speak. I guess in this context we're exploring more of what Vela was trying to find out about. As long as we can keep these drones away from the tribals. Favorite road trip snack? Oh, that's a good question. There's a lot of good snacks out there. Wow, I can't even think of an answer now that I think about it. I mean, there are just a lot of choices to pick from. I mean, of course, there's one that I've done a lot. Is the again, beef jerky is one. It's very simplistic. Potato chips. Mine, either a good milkshake or a big bag of gummies. Those are both pretty good too. I think if I had to pick something, it would be chips, beef, or beef jerky. I have those probably the most often. I think just because salty snacks force me to hydrate. And sweets, I think just for me. Again, I have a much lower sweet tolerance than I normally did, so. I think just doing the salty stuff is forcing me to hydrate a lot more. But that's just a me thing. Very good question. Keep searching. Ooh. Let's see. Must keep looking. Gonna get lost in this maze. Yes, there is. Okay. It's gonna be the answers. It's gonna be just like the passageway where they're all gonna be just huddled at the end. Sorry about that. Something is in the air today, apparently. Off we go. Thank you. I saw you. Come back here. There's the door. And I feel like if I don't check everything, I'm gonna go in a loop. Check out the drones. Let's check out the door. This way. Well, that's the way out. Alright. Are there going to be 16 plus tribals in this spot? Not shoot them. Not that. 6 left. Here, right here. Okay, there's 5 more. Okay, gotta be somewhere in here then. So is there a way I can get up to the upper level? Some of these blocks are south to the side. Wasn't there a... Oh, wait. Still have more drones to deal with then. Again, still the instance of figuring out how to get up there. Well, that answers the question of... Yeah, they're still up there. So how do we get... There's just a jetpack spot somewhere. It's also the same case of me not having played this in a while, so the heavy amount of backtracking is very apparent. Well, if there was going to be an area that probably gave me the most confusion, it was going to be this one. That or Mizar's Palace, probably. Anticipate a lot of the backtracking to be more just me trying to figure out where I'm going. And probably less talking. So I apologize in advance if that's what happens. Hold on. So there's another door somewhere in this maze. Question is, where is the door? Let's backtrack. Let's retrace. Again, I'm gonna go in circles 1,000 different times for this. So that is the outdoor. So there's two different... Two doors on the sides. Okay. Need to find another door on the other side of this wall cluster. One has the ship and one has a small cluster of the tribals. So I need to not get turned around. So that was the one door. Hold on, did I find two of the same door the first time? Nope. Well, I definitely overthought that one again. I don't fart too often here. Alright. Tribals are done. Let's get on the ship and get out of here. Jeez, this place is confusing as ever. This door. Alright, let's get out of here. So last time we went from Goldwood to an abandoned ship station. Or space station. So where is Vela gonna go now? Oh, this is an odd place. Where are we at now? Peak. Okay. And what is out here, I wonder? Oh boy. There we go. Oh, it was not gonna be that easy. Six. Bonus feature. And then you. It's gonna be inside. Let's find out. Okay. What's in the box? This is where I get the homing launcher? Man. Trapdoor. I need to come back here with Juno. Well, that answers that question then. Let me just do that now. Go to the map. Because he's the one with the crowbar. Walkway. Unfortunately, you can't skip cutscenes, which is a bit annoying. Gonna have to grab the other two tribals that are out here. only had to use so much ammo. I also only had so much to use anyways, so... Get the one out here. And drop. This way. Alright, I never picked up the homing launcher for either Vela or Juno. So that explains where this comes from. In we go. Don't think you want to shake the gun. Of course they put these guys in front. Guest appearance of the small void cat. I did not want to throw that there. Here we go. I'm probably gonna pick up some ammo for that. Full grenades. Yeah, I might just start throwing grenades. I got a ton of them. But yeah, close quarters with grenades seems like a bad idea. Put that back up with the machine gun. Oh, there's two more running around. I just took one of those directly to the face. Okay. Here we go again. Yeah, grenades is probably going to be the way to go, but I have to be very careful with some of these corners. Or just get hit squarely in the face. Just hope I don't end up hitting one of the tribals by accident. Up we go. That is an angle, is what that is. That's it. Hold on. I think I got myself turned around. Two and four. Unless they're back down by the ship. Oh, didn't miss anything. Okay. Let's go back to the ship area and check. It's like if they were in here, they would have shown themselves. Let me also do something else and check this one. Huh. Let's go find out then. Let's see. There's the reason we have this. Okay. There I go again, jumping the gun, because there are some hidden ledges. Yeah, I see them. But the other two are running off of. Again, this is also what I mean when I said this in the previous episode, that getting the rest of the troubles is going to be a little bit annoying. Because of all the hidden areas, all the backtracking, and me running around in circles like a lunatic trying to find them all. Just let me refuel. Okay. There's one, I think, down on each ledge. Yep, there's one right there. There's going to be one on the other side I saw. Then again, I probably shouldn't have assumed it was going to be a walk in the park to find all the tribals. Alright, well that clears out that area. Let me go ahead and at least try to clear out one or two areas of Tawfret. Because otherwise, most of what you guys are going to watch in this part is me going around in circles for maybe half an hour in one area, and then we end up going nowhere, so. Again, I'm going to do that a lot, so. Let's go to another planet, at least try to clear out one more area in its entirety if we can. We're not going back to Anubis. But now that we have the key and the jetpack, I think we can clear out all of Juno's area. Because I think we need Juno for each spot in Tawfret. Let's see. Let's go back here. Because we need the trap door in the first area, and I don't even think we got half, if not any, of the other. Maybe only a few of the tribals in the second. We got all the castle, I think, in one go. But the benefit is it was all in succession, so that did help. And we are also going to need all of the explosives and to be extremely careful when it comes to this place. Let's take another lap here. There's 10 in Bog. There's 12 in Bridge. I think the other 5 in Bog that we didn't get was underneath the trapdoor. let's go back and see. So we need to clear out all the undead drones in order to get past this place. I always forget how much punch these guys can take. I do, for one, like the fact that with going back to these old places, some of them I know I'm familiar with, so it helps with trying to retrace my steps. It's the new areas that are messing with me, to be honest. I should pick up the ammo boxes. There we go. So homing missiles are gonna be homing missiles and tri-rockets. And probably grenades. There's one. Did I refill? No, I didn't. It's just a homing missile. Ah! Got it. Here's two. Is it just these two? I think so. I think the other three are in the other are in the far side of the area. Some of which were in here, in each of these. Alright, let me just go ahead and refill the rockets. There we go. 4 rockets. Hey, there's one. There for something I don't have yet. Okay. One here. There. And nice. Okay. Let's go back through again. Check each of these. Picked this one before. Geminis. 2 more. Alright, so the last 5 are probably going to be under that trapdoor section. Let's see what happens. This is a mistake, is what this is. I'm gonna try my best not to just willingly shoot each of these. I don't trust myself not to make a bad decision here. Am I just gambling with these? Yes, I am. Because the doors do nothing. Alright, let's just hope. So I just gotta hope I get the right one, and I don't shoot the treble by accident. Or if there's a tribal back there, I have to grab the treble before I shoot. Okay, there's one more. Because they're there. It may also be prudent of me, or it may have been prudent of me, just open the doors and then make the tribals out first. Okay. Just the drones left. And I can take. Okay. Alright. Cleared out this one. Perfect. Nothing here. Okay. Alright, not as bad. Yeah, I think we'll finish off clearing Tawfret out, and then we'll save going through Vela's path for next time. Bridge. We had 3? I'm gonna spray wildly until I hit it. There it is. Alright, 2 more. So I think the rest are in there. Is there a jetpad? Oh, there's more. Okay. There's gotta be a jetpad somewhere I can use. Am I gonna need Vela here? Oh, that's a bit annoying. Actually, no, I might need Lupus, because if I can't use the jetpad, or if I can't use the jetpack, hold on, let me just double check. If I know I'm gonna get Lupus, then I will, but I at least cleared out the first area. Ooh. Homing missile increased. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need Lupus for this. I hope. Well, let's find out. Let's go to Tawfret. And I think we're going to save the entirety of Mizar's Palace for last. Because I want to do that all at the same time and with each of the characters. Hopefully with less frustration. But again, I haven't done this in how many years? off we go. Although I do have the tri-rockets and the homing missile already, so this does help. Although the ammo refill would be very nice right now. And the health picked me up as well. Because that door back there only opened up specifically for... Actually, yeah, I do need to clear out these guys, because there's... Oh no, this is a different area, never mind. I can skip this spot. There will be ammo packs. Excuse me, thank you. Tri-rockets. Refill tri-rockets. Okay. So here on the bridge. Oh, I see that. Oof. That's where I come. Oh, interesting. Excuse me. Can I? Thank you. Alright. One. Again. Repeat. Got it. Then we have one back here. Yeah. Up. Nice. So the question is this going to be purely Vela, or this feature? Well, let's keep going and let's just see. The rest of the area is going to be in that underwater section. It's going to be a little bit annoying. Should probably pick up this one. Actually, I probably should have done this before. Oh, okay. Okay, so I can get the tribals with Juno, but I need Vela to get the cargo key. To get the part specifically for the ship. Okay. So I'm gonna go back. Take Juno the rest of the way. So we were here. Yeah. Okay. So I need to open the trap doors. I think I might do at least going forward for the rest of the areas specifically. Otherwise, I'm gonna go in circles. I think reading up on those would be helpful for going forward. Juno's the tribals, and then the cargo key's gonna be Vela. No. Down. Grab this. Pretty sure I can just run past all these guys. If I need to go back, I will, but I should be fine. I think this will be power up as well. Hoping I can just run past them all. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to come back. Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to probably go back and clear all those drones out. Nope, just the end of this one. Okay. Cool. I think all the tribals are in the secondary area back here.
Avoid floof appearance.
Should be on camera for a little bit. Make sure we're away. Okay. That's a back door. Let's back up a bit. This. Nope. Okay. There's one. Okay. So that's that way. Okay. Let me check in here first. there's anybody on the top. Not that I can think of. Let me just be sure. There. Through the ceiling. Okay. I think it was this spot that tripped me up the first time. Homing missile. Two more. That's where it was earlier. Just the gun. Okay. Circles now. Okay. So let's keep looking. And that's this side. Did I miss the other door? When I went to this place the first time? Probably did. Because there's this side I have to look at too. This one. Oh. Okay, well there's two left. Oh, okay. Hang on. Again, I'm gonna look over it at my phone specifically because I have a guide up. Because if we're gonna get all these, I don't want to sit there and try to search for an hour and a half. I'd rather you guys get to enjoy the playthrough than me running around in circles. Wooden pillars. hang on. So there actually is a use for the flares, I'm finding out. Who would have known? In here, I think? So this, remember this place? Who would have guessed, huh? Dark corner of the room for a good reason. Jeez. I'm going back. Alright, let's take another look. See what we have. So all of Tawfret's done. All of Goldwood's done. Gem Quarry, Space Station, Walkway. And Tawfret. So I think at this point we've cleared all of Juno's pathway. Which is good. So next time, we are going to go back to Skemet, Cerulean, and Ichor. We're going to have to go clear all of Vela's pathway. But that is a plan of action for next time. Because I don't want to try to keep going and just get more and more frustrated. So, I think we'll go ahead and end it here. Let me go ahead and... Whoops. Make sure we save and complete it the way we need to. So then we're going to end that for the night. I do apologize for that bit of backtracking between the Anubis area as well as, again, me having to look up a bunch of this. It's going to happen a lot more often than I'm hoping. So I might read up on the areas in between parts so I can have at least a little more heads up of what's going to happen. But if not, then it'll be fine because we have to actually go back. I just remembered we have to go back to Tawfret to get the part for the ship that we need. So we will have to go back and do that. But until then, have a great night, guys. We'll see you next time. And remember, the Void is always willing to listen to those who want to be heard. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you next time.